Hello, everybody. I am Yolanda Marie. I do have another message from the Arcturians, you guys. A lot of humans on the planet are reaching the end of some sort of cycle. And we're really referring to people who are awake to tuning through their hearts. They're seeing the planet in a different way, and they're trying on purpose to either shift something a different way or allow this shift that's occurring. And they're aware of the shift that's occurring, okay? Many more people awakening to this, to use that term now at this time, okay? And so, yeah, there's definitely some sort of ending of a cycle approaching. And the word ending seems so daunting, but it's really just allowing for a next level, a next phase, a next way of being. It's more like shedding a pattern. Okay, we've been talking about this. It could have to do with things, in situations, but it's more shedding. And they're telling me now as well to say frequencies, okay? It's a shift, a huge shift in vibration, actually, you guys, okay? And so we have been talking about the sleep patterns quite a bit. One way that the Arcturians described it, answering someone's question in the community section, you guys, for those who didn't check the community section on YouTube, for instance, there's a conversation happening there. The Arcturians said, that many humans are feeling the various waves of energy rippling throughout the collective at this time. And they're using the phrase various waves because there's not just one reason for this, okay? It's a few different reasons. There are different things going on. And so they're feeling the various waves of energy rippling throughout the collective field. And it is having an effect on the normal sleeping pattern, so the circadian rhythm. And this is also in part because of a physical shift that's occurring. Some of you might remember we talked about before that there are physical shifts occurring. Physical changes are occurring within us that affect how we perceive time is one thing, and also how we perceive and interpret light through our physical eyes. So what is visible to us is shifting, everybody. So all of this is going to affect your sleep patterns. So these moments of rest are allowing alchemy. Okay, they're allowing, and what the Arcturians mean by this are components of integration. So things you have been integrating. New things, new information that you've been integrating. So components of this integration are coming together to create something new. But there's also, in the truer definition of alchemy, one thing shifting completely into a completely different thing. So, for example, it would be one metal shifting completely into a different metal on the periodic table, for example, two completely different symbols on the periodic table. Okay, just to make it completely clear, that's a very true definition of alchemy, and something like that is happening in individuals' quantum fields, in their structure as well. So in their immediate environment is what the structure means. So something will just completely shift. And so this can be referred to as well sometimes as a quantum leap, if you will. It might feel like a quantum leap, okay, you guys? And so the advice is to focus through any smog. They use the word smog, and they mean just something that's unclear to you, something that you don't know exactly how to move through, okay? Focus through any of this smog with clear intent. And focus on your whole fulfilled self. So see some sort of, there is no end, right? But see some sort of end result, some sort of what you feel is a fulfilled self. See that now in your mind's eye. Don't pay so much attention to the details in the meantime because things are shifting so rapidly. Okay, so this is the advice, and the way they put it, I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. Find the components of fulfillment in your life that you find to be building blocks as well, and allow them to expand. So in other words, the components in your life, what they're talking about here, are things that you feel are not going wrong. They're going right. Things that you enjoy, things that make you smile, laugh. What puts you in the frequency and the vibration that feels like where you want to be all the time. Okay, lean into that and let that expand even as more is coming together. And remember, you're always in motion. always in motion anyway, okay? So if something looks like it took a wrong turn, oh, it can correct. No worries. It can definitely correct, okay, you guys? So some gratitude or knowing sort of meditations, or just focusing on the gratitude of those building blocks and those things that you do love and that fulfilled self that you know is there, and it is. It's really more like things that we don't need are going to come off. And that's what happens as we grow. It's just like anything else that sheds something so that it can expand. No different. And so, yeah, just maybe some of those exercises to kind of keep you balanced and really, really calm and in a good experience is a good idea at this time. Okay, guys? All right. I hope that this makes sense. I love you guys so very much, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste.